Question 1. What is the minimum age required to apply for a motorcycle instruction permit in California? A. 16 years. B. 18 years. C. 21 years. Answer. A. 16 years. In California, individuals can apply for a motorcycle instruction permit starting at 16 years old with parental consent. Question 2. How should you position your motorcycle when making a left turn from a two-way street? A. Close to the right-hand curb. B. In the center of the lane. C. Near the center line. Answer. C. Near the center line. Positioning near the center line gives better visibility and an optimal path for the left turn. Question 3. What are the consequences for riding a motorcycle without a valid license in California? A. No penalty as long as you are over 18. B. Possible fines and impoundment of the motorcycle. C. A warning and a 30-day grace period to obtain a license. Answer. B. Possible fines and impoundment of the motorcycle. Operating a motorcycle without a valid license can lead to significant penalties. Question 4. How does California law address the use of high beam headlights while riding at night in traffic? A. High beams should be used at all times. B. High beams must be turned off when within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle. C. High beams are only for off-road use. Answer. B. High beams must be turned off when within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle. This prevents blinding other drivers and is required by law. Question 5. What actions should you take if your motorcycle starts to skid on a wet road surface? A. Accelerate quickly to regain control. B. Brake hard to stop the skid. C. Gradually release the throttle and steer in the direction of the skid. Answer. C. Gradually release the throttle and steer in the direction of the skid. This technique helps regain control during a skid. Question 6. Under what circumstances is lane splitting considered legal in California? A. When traffic is moving slower than 30 miles per hour. B. At any speed, as long as it is done safely. C. Lane splitting is not legal under any circumstances. Answer. A. When traffic is moving slower than 30 miles per hour, California allows lane splitting given it is done safely and traffic is moving at a slow speed. Question 7. What type of eye protection is legally required for motorcycle riders in California if the bike does not have a windshield? A. Tinted sunglasses only. B. A full-face helmet with a visor. C. Safety goggles or a face shield. Answer. C. Safety goggles or a face shield. California law requires adequate eye protection if the motorcycle lacks a windshield. Question 8. What are the requirements for rear-view mirrors on motorcycles in California? A. One mirror on the left side only. B. Mirrors on both sides of the motorcycle. C. No mirrors are required if you have good peripheral vision. Answer. B. Mirrors on both sides of the motorcycle. This requirement ensures riders have adequate visibility of the road behind them. Question 9. What steps should be taken if your motorcycle's engine overheats while riding? A. Continue riding to reach your destination faster. B. Stop riding, turn off the engine, and allow it to cool. C. Pour water over the engine to cool it down. Answer. B. Stop riding, turn off the engine, and allow it to cool. This prevents further damage to the engine due to overheating. Question 10. What is the correct way to secure a load on your motorcycle? A. Use loose ropes for easy adjustment. B. Secure the load with strong straps and check stability. C. It's safe to carry any load without securing it if you're riding slowly. Answer. B. Secure the load with strong straps and check stability. Properly securing the load ensures safety and prevents it from shifting while riding. Question 11. How frequently should motorcycle tires be checked for air pressure and tread wear? A. Once a year. B. Every week. C. Before every ride. Answer: C. Before every ride, regular checks ensure that the tires maintain proper air pressure and tread for safe riding. Question 12. What does a red octagon sign typically mean for a motorcyclist? A. Proceed with caution. B. Stop. C. Yield right of way. Answer: B. Stop. A red octagon sign universally means that you must come to a complete stop at an intersection. Question 13. Describe the legal procedure to follow after a motorcycle accident involving another vehicle. A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange information and report the accident to the police. C. Wait for the other parties to contact you. Answer: B. Exchange information and report the accident to the police. It's important to document the incident and fulfill legal requirements. Question 14. What are the alcohol consumption regulations for motorcycle riders in California? A. No more than 0.8% base. B. No drinking and riding is allowed. C. Up to 0.10% base is permissible. Answer: A. No more than 0.8% base. Similar to drivers of other vehicles, motorcycle riders must not exceed this blood alcohol concentration limit. Question 15. What is the penalty for failing to wear a helmet while riding a motorcycle in California? A. There is no penalty. B. A verbal warning. C. A fine and possible points on your driving record. Answer: C. A fine and possible points on your driving record. California strictly enforces the helmet law for safety reasons. Question 16. How should a motorcyclist check the brake fluid level? A. By looking at the color of the fluid only. B. Using a dipstick in the fluid reservoir. C. Checking the fluid level in the reservoir against the marked levels. Answer: C. Checking the fluid level in the reservoir against the marked levels. This is the correct way to ensure there is sufficient brake fluid. Question 17. Explain the proper technique for using front and rear brakes in an emergency stop. A. Use only the rear brake to prevent flipping. B. Apply both brakes firmly but without locking them. C. Use only the front brake for maximum stopping power. Answer: B. Apply both brakes firmly but without locking them. This technique provides the safest and most effective way to stop quickly. Question 18. What should a motorcyclist do when approaching a railroad crossing? A. Increase speed to cross quickly. B. Stop, look, and listen for trains before crossing. C. Proceed without stopping. Answer: B. Stop, look, and listen for trains before crossing. This ensures safety when crossing potentially dangerous tracks. Question 19. What is the maximum allowable blood alcohol concentration, BAC, for motorcycle riders over 21 years old? A. 0.5%. B. 0.8%. C. 0.10%. Answer: B. 0.8%. This is the legal limit for operating a motorcycle in California. Question 20. How should riders handle tailgating on the highway? A. Brake sharply to discourage the tailgater. B. Increase your speed to put distance between you and the tailgater. C. Gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. Answer: C. Gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. This method safely diffuses potential rear-end collisions. Question 21. What are the guidelines for motorcycle headlight use during daytime? A. Headlights should be off during the day. B. Headlights should be used at all times. C. Use headlights only in tunnels or underpasses during the day. Answer: B. Headlights should be used at all times. California law requires motorcycles to use headlights during the day to enhance visibility. Question 22. What precautions should be taken when riding in foggy conditions? A. Increase speed to minimize time in fog. B. Use high beam headlights. C. Use low beam headlights and reduce speed. Answer C. Use low beam headlights and reduce speed. Low beams and slower speeds increase safety by reducing glare and extending reaction time. Question 23. How long does a new resident in California have to register their motorcycle with the DMV? A. 30 days. B. 20 days. C. 10 days. Answer B. 20 days. New residents must register their motorcycles within 20 days to avoid penalties. Question 24. What are the legal requirements for a motorcycle's exhaust system in terms of noise and emissions? A. No restrictions on noise or emissions. B. Must meet specific noise and emission standards set by the state. C. Only emissions are regulated, not noise. Answer B. Must meet specific noise and emission standards set by the state. California has strict regulations to control noise and emissions for motorcycles. Question 25. Describe the steps to take when planning to pass another vehicle on a highway. A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then pass quickly. B. Honk to alert the other driver and pass without signaling. C. Pass closely to the other vehicle to minimize passing time. Answer A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then pass quickly. This ensures safety and clarity of intent while passing. Question 26. What is the safe following distance when riding behind another vehicle? A. At least 2 seconds. B. At least 4 seconds. C. 1 second. Answer B. At least 4 seconds. A following distance of at least 4 seconds allows sufficient time to react and stop in an emergency. Question 27. How should you approach curves when riding at high speeds? A. Accelerate through the curve. B. Slow down before the curve and accelerate out of the curve. C. Maintain constant speed throughout the curve. Answer B. Slow down before the curve and accelerate out of the curve. This technique helps maintain control and balance through the curve. Question 28. What signs indicate that a motorcycle's brake pads need to be replaced? A. Squeaking noises during braking. B. Increased stopping distances. C. Both A and B. Answer C. Both A and B. Squeaking noises and increased stopping distances are common signs that brake pads are worn out. Question 29. How can motorcyclists safely navigate through heavy urban traffic? A. Weave through traffic to advance more quickly. B. Maintain a safe distance, stay visible, and anticipate actions of other drivers. C. Use the sidewalk if traffic is too heavy. Answer B. Maintain a safe distance, stay visible, and anticipate actions of other drivers. This approach reduces the risk of accidents in dense traffic. Question 30. What are the rules for displaying license plates on a motorcycle in California? A. Plates must be displayed on the front only. B. Plates must be displayed on the back only. C. No plates are required for motorcycles. Answer B. Plates must be displayed on the back only. Rear display ensures visibility and legality. Question 31. Explain the importance of having a functional horn on your motorcycle. A. To signal other vehicles during regular riding. B. To make riding more enjoyable. C. To alert other road users in an emergency. Answer C. To alert other road users in an emergency. A horn can be crucial in preventing accidents by alerting others to your presence. Question 32. What are the visibility and reflectivity requirements for motorcycle apparel in California? A. No specific requirements. B. Reflective apparel is recommended but not required. C. Reflective apparel is required during night riding. Answer B. Reflective apparel is recommended but not required. While not mandatory, reflective clothing greatly enhances visibility and safety, especially at night. Question 33. How should a rider adjust their motorcycle suspension for carrying a passenger? A. No adjustment is necessary. B. Increase the suspension's preload to accommodate additional weight. C. Loosen the suspension for more comfort. Answer. B. Increase the suspension's preload to accommodate additional weight. This adjustment ensures the motorcycle handles properly with the extra load. Question 34. What actions should you take if you encounter aggressive driving behavior while on your motorcycle? A. Respond aggressively to assert your space. B. Ignore the behavior and continue riding. C. Stay calm, maintain distance, and if necessary, report the behavior. Answer. C. Stay calm, maintain distance, and if necessary, report the behavior. This response avoids escalating the situation and enhances safety. Question 35. How can motorcyclists increase their visibility to other drivers during dusk and dawn? A. Ride without lights to blend in with the environment. B. Wear dark clothing and reflective materials. C. Wear bright clothing and use headlights. Answer. C. Wear bright clothing and use headlights. This combination increases a rider's visibility during times when light conditions are changing. Question 36. What are the requirements for using a mobile phone while riding a motorcycle? A. Handheld use is permitted at stoplights. B. Only hands-free devices can be used while riding. C. Any use of mobile phones is allowed if done safely. Answer. B. Only hands-free devices can be used while riding. This law helps keep the rider's hands on the handlebars and their focus on the road. Question 37. Describe the correct way to apply throttle and brakes when riding on slippery surfaces. A. Apply throttle and brakes abruptly to maintain control. B. Use gentle, gradual throttle and light braking. C. Avoid using brakes altogether. Answer. B. Use gentle, gradual throttle and light braking. Smooth control inputs help prevent slipping and sliding on slick surfaces. Question 38. What should be done if a motorcyclist experiences brake failure while on the road? A. Continue to ride until a mechanic is available. B. Use the emergency brake only. C. Downshift and use engine braking to slow down, then pull over safely. Answer. C. Downshift and use engine braking to slow down, then pull over safely. This method allows the rider to stop without functioning brakes. Question 39. How are motorcyclists affected by California's hands-free device laws? A. Motorcyclists are exempt from these laws. B. The laws apply only to commercial vehicle drivers. C. Motorcyclists are required to use hands-free devices for any electronic communication. Answer. C. Motorcyclists are required to use hands-free devices for any electronic communication. This regulation ensures that motorcyclists keep their hands on the controls. Question 40. What factors should be considered when choosing protective clothing for motorcycle riding? A. Style and color only. B. Durability, comfort, and weather appropriateness. C. Price alone. Answer. B. Durability, comfort, and weather appropriateness. Proper protective clothing should protect against the elements and injuries, while also being comfortable to wear. Question 41. How should motorcyclists prepare for long-distance trips? A. Check the weather and ensure the motorcycle is in good condition. B. Pack as much as possible on the motorcycle for convenience. C. Avoid planning and take spontaneous routes. Answer. A. Check the weather and ensure the motorcycle is in good condition. Preparation includes checking the bike's mechanical aspects and planning for weather conditions to ensure safety and comfort. Question 42. What are the rules regarding the use of motorcycle trailers in California? A. Trailers are prohibited on motorcycles. B. Trailers must be properly attached and meet size regulations. C. Any trailer size is acceptable as long as it is painted black. Answer: B. Trailers must be properly attached and meet size regulations. Ensuring that trailers are safe and legal helps prevent accidents and traffic issues. Question 43. How can motorcyclists protect their hearing when riding at high speeds? A. Listen to music through headphones. B. Use specially designed earplugs. C. There is no need to protect hearing. Answer: B. Use specially designed earplugs. Earplugs reduce the risk of hearing damage from prolonged exposure to high noise levels while riding. Question 44. What should a rider do immediately if they detect a mechanical issue while riding? A. Continue riding to seek help. B. Stop and check the issue safely. C. Ignore the issue until the ride is completed. Answer: B. Stop and check the issue safely. Addressing mechanical issues immediately can prevent further damage and enhance safety. Question 45. What is the proper procedure for adjusting your motorcycle's clutch cable? A. Adjust it to be as tight as possible. B. Ensure there is slight free play to avoid wear. C. It does not need adjustment. Answer: B. Ensure there is slight free play to avoid wear. Proper adjustment ensures better control and longevity of the clutch. Question 46. How should a motorcyclist behave in school zones? A. Ride quickly to minimize time in the zone. B. Maintain the speed limit and watch for children. C. Honk continuously to alert pedestrians. Answer: B. Maintain the speed limit and watch for children. Riding cautiously in school zones enhances safety for all road users, especially children. Question 47. What are the specific laws regarding motorcycle noise in residential areas? A. No specific laws. Ride freely. B. Noise levels must not exceed certain decibels during specified times. C. Motorcycles are not allowed in residential areas. Answer: B. Noise levels must not exceed certain decibels during specified times. Reducing noise pollution contributes to community comfort and compliance with local laws. Question 48. What does a yellow sign with a motorcycle sliding warn about? A. Upcoming motorcycle races. B. Slippery conditions ahead. C. Area for performing motorcycle stunts. Answer: B. Slippery conditions ahead. This sign is to caution riders about potential hazards that could cause loss of control. Question 49. How should motorcyclists store their bikes to prevent theft? A. Leave it in a visible area for quick access. B. Use security measures like locks and alarms and store in a secure area. C. Store with the keys in the ignition for convenience. Answer: B. Use security measures like locks and alarms and store in a secure area. Effective security measures deter theft and protect the motorcycle. Question 50. What are the effects of weather conditions on motorcycle handling? A. Weather has no effect on motorcycles. B. Adverse weather can reduce visibility and tire traction. C. Only affects fuel efficiency. Answer: B. Adverse weather can reduce visibility and tire traction. Understanding and adjusting to these changes is crucial for safe riding. Question 51. How does altitude affect motorcycle engine performance? A. Increases engine power. B. Can decrease engine power due to thinner air. C. Altitude changes do not affect motorcycles. Answer: B. Can decrease engine power due to thinner air. Riders may need to adjust riding techniques and motorcycle settings at high altitudes. Question 52. What is the legal requirement for carrying children as passengers on motorcycles in California? A. No age restriction as long as they can reach the footrests. B. Children under 8 are not allowed as passengers. C. Children must have a special permit. Answer: A. No age restriction as long as they can reach the footrests. Ensuring that passengers can safely reach footrests is crucial for their safety. Question 53. How should you adjust your riding style in windy conditions? A. Ride faster to minimize wind effects. B. Lean into the wind and reduce speed if necessary. C. Wind has no effect on riding. Answer: B. Lean into the wind and reduce speed if necessary. Adjusting posture and speed according to wind conditions helps maintain control of the motorcycle. Question 54. What is required for a motorcycle to be street legal in California? A. Only a rear view mirror and horn. B. Headlights, taillights, turn signals, mirror, horn, and muffler. C. Decorative decals and custom paint. Answer: B. Headlights, taillights, turn signals, mirror, horn, and muffler. These components ensure the motorcycle is safe and compliant for road use. Question 55. How do you properly test the function of a motorcycle's lighting system? A. By riding at night only. B. Checking operation of all lights before each ride. C. Lights do not require testing. Answer: B. Checking operation of all lights before each ride. Regular checks ensure all lighting components function properly for safe riding. Question 56. What are the consequences of modifying a motorcycle's emission control system? A. Enhances engine performance. B. Possible fines and legal penalties. C. No consequences. It is recommended. Answer: B. Possible fines and legal penalties. Modifying emission controls can violate environmental regulations and lead to penalties. Question 57. How should a motorcyclist react to emergency sirens and lights while on the road? A. Speed up to clear the path. B. Pull over to the side of the road and stop if safe. C. Continue riding normally. Answer: B. Pull over to the side of the road and stop if safe. This action helps clear the way for emergency vehicles. Question 58. What is the importance of maintaining proper tire pressure? A. It only affects tire longevity. B. Proper pressure ensures better handling, fuel efficiency, and safety. C. Tire pressure does not need to be regularly checked. Answer: B. Proper pressure ensures better handling, fuel efficiency, and safety. Regular checks and adjustments are vital for optimal motorcycle performance. Question 59. What are the regulations regarding motorcycle convoys or group riding in California? A. No specific rules. Ride as you wish. B. Riders must maintain a staggered formation and follow traffic laws. C. Group riding is prohibited. Answer: B. Riders must maintain a staggered formation and follow traffic laws. This organization helps maintain order and safety during group rides. Question 60. How should motorcyclists handle encounters with wildlife on rural roads? A. Accelerate to scare the animals away. B. Slow down, honk, and proceed cautiously. C. Capture the encounter on camera. Answer: B. Slow down, honk, and proceed cautiously. Reducing speed and using the horn can help avoid accidents and alert animals to your presence. Question 61. What is the procedure for reporting a stolen motorcycle in California? A. Report to the nearest motorcycle shop. B. Immediately notify the California Highway Patrol or local police. C. Post about it on social media to alert others. Answer: B. Immediately notify the California Highway Patrol or local police. Prompt reporting to law enforcement is crucial for the best chance of recovering the stolen motorcycle. Question 62. How should motorcyclists position themselves within a lane to maximize visibility? A. Ride close to the lane markings. B. Ride in the center of the lane. C. Ride in the part of the lane that makes you most visible to other drivers. Answer: C. Ride in the part of the lane that makes you most visible to other drivers. This position varies depending on traffic and road conditions. Question 63. What is required to legally tow another vehicle with a motorcycle? A. A special motorcycle towing license. B. Motorcycles are not allowed to tow other vehicles. C. Ensure the towing equipment is properly installed and does not exceed weight limits. Answer: C. Ensure the towing equipment is properly installed and does not exceed weight limits. Following these guidelines ensures safe towing practices. Question 64. How does lane sharing differ from lane splitting in California? A. Lane sharing is riding between lanes of cars. Lane splitting is with motorcycles. B. Lane sharing is two motorcycles in the same lane side by side. Lane splitting is riding between lanes of slow-moving or stopped traffic. C. There is no difference in California law. Answer: B. Lane sharing is two motorcycles in the same lane side by side. Lane splitting is riding between lanes of slow-moving or stopped traffic. Understanding this can help motorcyclists navigate traffic safely. Question 65. What should a motorcyclist do if they suspect their fuel system is leaking? A. Continue riding to a service station. B. Stop riding immediately and repair the leak. C. Check the fuel system only during regular maintenance. Answer: B. Stop riding immediately and repair the leak. Riding with a fuel leak is dangerous and can lead to a fire or engine damage. Question 66. Describe the legal steps to follow if you want to customize your motorcycle in California. A. No approval is needed for customization. B. Ensure all customizations meet California Vehicle Code requirements and are inspected. C. Only cosmetic customizations are allowed. Answer: B. Ensure all customizations meet California Vehicle Code requirements and are inspected. This compliance is necessary to maintain the legality and safety of the motorcycle. Question 67. What is the recommended action if you are caught riding in a sudden downpour? A. Pull over and wait for the rain to stop. B. Continue riding at the same speed. C. Reduce speed and use caution, increasing following distances. Answer: C. Reduce speed and use caution, increasing following distances. Adjusting riding behavior in rain is crucial for safety due to reduce traction and visibility. Question 68. What is required by law in terms of motorcycle insurance in California? A. No insurance is required for motorcycles. B. Liability insurance is required at minimum. C. Comprehensive insurance is mandatory. Answer: B. Liability insurance is required at minimum. This coverage is necessary to legally operate a motorcycle on public roads. Question 69. How should a motorcyclist handle the situation if they feel fatigue setting in while riding? A. Ignore the fatigue and continue riding. B. Use stimulants to stay alert. C. Pull over and rest or switch drivers if possible. Answer: C. Pull over and rest or switch drivers if possible. Addressing fatigue immediately helps prevent accidents caused by decreased reaction times and impaired judgment. Question 70. What are the rules for using LED lights on motorcycles in California? A. LED lights are prohibited. B. Any color of LED lights is allowed. C. LED lights are allowed but must be certain colors and used in specific ways. Answer: C. LED lights are allowed but must be certain colors and used in specific ways. Compliance with these regulations ensures safety and legality. Question 71. How should a motorcyclist respond to brake lights suddenly lighting up on cars ahead? A. Ignore them and maintain speed. B. Prepare to stop or slow down, maintaining a safe following distance. C. Accelerate to pass the slowing vehicles. Answer: B. Prepare to stop or slow down, maintaining a safe following distance. Reacting appropriately to brake lights can prevent rear-end collisions. Question 72. What are the different types of traffic signs that motorcyclists must recognize and obey? A. Only stop and yield signs. B. All signs, including regulatory, warning, and informational. C. Custom signs made by local residents. Answer: B. All signs, including regulatory, warning, and informational. Understanding and obeying all traffic signs is essential for safe riding. Question 73. How can motorcyclists safely navigate through large intersections? A. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. B. Be cautious, observe all traffic signals, and watch for other vehicles. C. Use the horn continuously while crossing. Answer: B. Be cautious, observe all traffic signals, and watch for other vehicles. Being alert and cautious helps avoid accidents in complex traffic environments. Question 74. What are the best practices for maintaining a motorcycle's electrical system? A. Regularly replace all electrical wiring. B. Ignore electrical issues until a system failure occurs. C. Check the battery, fuses, and wiring regularly for signs of wear or corrosion. Answer: C. Check the battery, fuses, and wiring regularly for signs of wear or corrosion. Proper maintenance of the electrical system ensures reliable motorcycle operation. Question 75. How should you respond to uneven road surfaces, such as potholes or railroad tracks? A. Speed over them to minimize discomfort. B. Slow down, stand on the pegs, and cross at an upright angle. C. Close your eyes and hope for the best. Answer: B. Slow down, stand on the pegs, and cross at an upright angle. This approach minimizes the impact and helps maintain control. Question 76. What are the considerations for first-time motorcyclists purchasing insurance? A. Choose the cheapest policy regardless of coverage. B. Evaluate coverage options, considering the likelihood of accidents and theft. C. Insurance is optional for first-time riders. Answer: B. Evaluate coverage options, considering the likelihood of accidents and theft. Selecting the right insurance policy is crucial for financial protection and peace of mind. Question 77. How does one properly adjust their motorcycle mirrors to reduce blind spots? A. Position the mirrors to see only the sides of the motorcycle. B. Adjust the mirrors to maximize the view of the road and traffic behind. C. Use smaller mirrors for better aesthetics. Answer: B. Adjust the mirrors to maximize the view of the road and traffic behind. Effective mirror adjustment enhances safety by reducing blind spots. Question 78. What are the state-specific regulations for motorcycle emissions testing? A. Motorcycles are exempt from emissions testing. B. All motorcycles must pass annual emissions tests. C. Emissions testing requirements vary based on motorcycle age and type. Answer: C. Emissions testing requirements vary based on motorcycle age and type. Knowing these regulations is important for compliance and environmental responsibility. Question 79. What types of defensive driving strategies are recommended for motorcyclists? A. Aggressive riding to dominate the road. B. Constant awareness, anticipating other drivers' actions, and maintaining safe distances. C. Following closely behind vehicles to reduce wind resistance. Answer: B. Constant awareness, anticipating other drivers' actions, and maintaining safe distances. Defensive driving techniques are vital for preventing accidents and ensuring rider safety. Question 80. How can motorcyclists effectively communicate their intentions to other drivers? A. Use hand signals in addition to turn signals. B. Shout directions to other drivers. C. Only use turn signals at night. Answer: A. Use hand signals in addition to turn signals. Clear communication through signals helps prevent misunderstandings and accidents on the road. Question 81. What emergency equipment should motorcyclists carry? A. Extra fuel only. B. A first aid kit, toolkit, and tire repair kit. C. Decorative lights for visibility. Answer: B. A first aid kit, toolkit, and tire repair kit. Carrying these items can be crucial in managing minor injuries or mechanical issues on the road. Question 82. What is the impact of riding with improperly adjusted handlebars? A. Improved control and maneuverability. B. Increased fuel efficiency. C. Reduced control and increased fatigue. Answer: C. Reduced control and increased fatigue. Properly adjusted handlebars are crucial for comfortable and safe riding. Question 83. How should a motorcyclist secure their bike when parking on an incline? A. Leave it in neutral. B. Use the kickstand and leave the bike in gear. C. Park perpendicular to the slope. Answer: B. Use the kickstand and leave the bike in gear. This prevents the motorcycle from rolling downhill. Question 84. What are the symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning from a faulty exhaust system? A. Increased energy and alertness. B. Headache, dizziness, and nausea. C. A feeling of euphoria. Answer: B. Headache, dizziness, and nausea. Recognizing these symptoms is crucial as they indicate potentially dangerous exposure to carbon monoxide. Question 85. What is the role of tread depth in motorcycle tire safety? A. Minimal impact as long as the tire is inflated. B. Ensures adequate grip and water dispersion. C. Only affects the look of the tire. Answer: B. Ensures adequate grip and water dispersion. Adequate tread depth is critical for maintaining traction, especially in wet conditions. Question 86. How should a motorcyclist adjust their riding approach in traffic jams? A. Ride on the shoulder to bypass traffic. B. Use aggressive maneuvers to get through traffic faster. C. Maintain a safe distance and be alert for sudden stops. Answer: C. Maintain a safe distance and be alert for sudden stops. This approach prevents collisions and ensures safer navigation through congested areas. Question 87. What are the penalties for exceeding the speed limit on a motorcycle? A. There are no penalties for motorcycles. B. Only a warning is given for first-time offenders. C. Fines, points on your license, and possible suspension. Answer: C. Fines, points on your license, and possible suspension. Exceeding the speed limit can lead to serious penalties that emphasize the importance of adhering to posted speeds. Question 88. How can you determine if a motorcycle helmet meets safety standards? A. It has a DOT sticker. B. It matches the color of your motorcycle. C. It feels heavy. Answer: A. It has a DOT sticker. Helmets with a DOT, Department of Transportation. Sticker meet federal safety standards. Question 89. What should be considered when installing aftermarket brakes on a motorcycle? A. Color and style only. B. Compatibility, functionality, and legal compliance. C. Installation cost only. Answer: B. Compatibility, functionality, and legal compliance. It's important to ensure that aftermarket brakes are suitable and legal for use on public roads. Question 90. How does body positioning affect motorcycle control during maneuvers? A. No impact as long as the motorcycle is in good condition. B. Proper body positioning enhances control and stability. C. It is only important for professional racers. Answer: B. Proper body positioning enhances control and stability. Effective body positioning is crucial for safe and responsive riding. Question 91. What is the legal procedure for selling a motorcycle in California? A. No specific procedure, just hand over the keys. B. Complete the transfer of title and notify the DMV. C. Only accept cash payments. Answer: B. Complete the transfer of title and notify the DMV. This is the legal way to ensure the motorcycle is properly registered to the new owner. Question 92. How should motorcyclists prepare for unexpected weather changes? A. Ignore weather forecasts and prepare for sunshine. B. Carry weather-appropriate gear and check weather conditions before riding. C. Only ride on clear days. Answer: B. Carry weather-appropriate gear and check weather conditions before riding. Being prepared for changing weather conditions is essential for safe riding. Question 93. What are the common causes of motorcycle accidents and how can they be prevented? A. Speeding and not wearing helmets by following speed limits and wearing helmets. B. Mechanical failures only, regular maintenance. C. Riding without lights at night. There are no preventive measures. Answer. A. Speeding and not wearing helmets by following speed limits and wearing helmets. Adhering to these safety measures significantly reduces the risk of accidents. Question 94. How should a motorcyclist check and maintain the drive chain or belt? A. Check tension and lubrication regularly. Adjust as needed. B. Only check when the motorcycle is not functioning properly. C. Maintenance is not necessary. Answer. A. Check tension and lubrication regularly. Adjust as needed. Regular maintenance ensures optimal performance and longevity of the drive chain or belt. Question 95. What are the guidelines for safely transporting pets on a motorcycle? A. Pets should be free to move around. B. Use a secured carrier or pet harness system. C. Pets are not allowed on motorcycles. Answer. B. Use a secured carrier or pet harness system. Ensuring pets are safely secured prevents distractions and accidents. Question 96. How can a motorcyclist ensure they are following proper fueling procedures? A. Refuel while the engine is running to save time. B. Follow manufacturer guidelines and safety practices. C. Guess the amount of fuel needed. Answer. B. Follow manufacturer guidelines and safety practices. Proper fueling procedures are important for safety and efficiency. Question 97. What are the common mechanical failures that motorcyclists should be able to identify? A. Tire wear, brake malfunction, and electrical issues. B. Only paint scratches. C. Failures do not occur on modern motorcycles. Answer. A. Tire wear, brake malfunction, and electrical issues. Being able to identify these issues can prevent accidents and costly repairs. Question 98. How should motorcyclists adjust their braking technique on downhill slopes? A. Use only the front brake. B. Use both brakes gently to maintain control. C. Braking is not necessary on slopes. Answer. B. Use both brakes gently to maintain control. Proper braking on slopes helps manage speed and prevents loss of control. Question 99. What are the legal requirements for reflectors on a motorcycle? A. Reflectors are not required. B. Reflectors on both the front and rear. C. Reflectors on the rear and sides. Answer. C. Reflectors on the rear and sides. These reflectors improve visibility and are required by law. Question 100. How should motorcyclists adjust their riding based on the type and condition of the road surface? A. Ignore surface conditions. B. Adjust speed and handling to match road conditions. C. Increase speed on rough surfaces. Answer. B. Adjust speed and handling to match road conditions. Adapting riding style to the road surface is key to maintaining control and safety.